Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Dario here with another Options and Play video update. So, maybe not all of you focus on Tesla on a daily basis, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that do. And I think that on any given day, I mean, Tesla's moving around, maybe some days more than others. Not always an interesting setup, in my opinion. But there do come these occasions where Tesla kind of enters, like, say, like a catalyst window, or has like a very specific setup that really starts to get more appealing. And I think we're about to enter one on Tesla right now. So uh, obviously, you can see the stock has been very weak over the last week and a half, and it's approaching the 52-week low again. So this is like the low from November. Um, so from a technical perspective, it's back below all moving averages, and it's back underneath like key couple of year support. Um, Now, when I go out to a weekly chart, you can see that there is a pretty big level approaching, and that is the 200 week. So this is the orange line here. I thought on the move in November we'd probably get down and test. We didn't. We ended up bouncing before it. So there is a possibility that we get down there on this move to the downside. If it loses that, you can see that there is still quite a bit of room lower until like the next big area, which is in like the 140s to 150 area. So there is still plenty of room to the downside. Now, why does Tesla get interesting? Well, because it's nearing the low from November. It's nearing that 200 week, and if that doesn't hold, it could really start to accelerate. But also, we are getting closer to the beginning of January, and at the beginning of January comes the delivery numbers. All right, so year to date. There has been, so actually it's not year to date because it was December of last year, but about 2 weeks out from the delivery window, Tesla in December and then again in March just had like these epic runs, right? So it was right here, and then it was again in March. In June, it looked like it was going to start a run. So here, right, mid-June, so about 2 weeks out from that early July number, it looked like it was going to start a run. You had a nice move, and then you had a little bit of like a washout the last week. So a little bit of like a head fake, but about 2 weeks out from the delivery window, the last 3 quarters, Tesla started to show some interest. So when would that be? That would start to come into play towards the back half of next week. So with the deliveries routinely about the second session of the quarter, so that'd be like January 2nd. Next week we get into like the 15th, 16th of December, so that kind of puts us into that window, right? You combine that with like the technical setup and the stock nearing the 52-week low, nearing some like key longer-term moving averages. To me, it just seems like it's starting to turn into a focus, and this is like a name that when it moves, it can really move quite substantially. So I have this high on my watch list right now. Um, I think as far as like movement, it just depends. If it breaks down, like I said, 140s, 150. If it bounces, I mean, it's gotten up to 200 awfully quick the last couple bounces. So I don't see why 200, 200 plus isn't possible if it really starts to get something going. So this is one that I'm really starting to pay a lot more attention to, and I will increasingly more so into like the middle and back half of next week. Okay. Um, so if you like this video and you're looking for more information about trading events with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Have a great night, stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.